I'm happy to be here with somebody who probably knows every bylaw in Chatham-Kent, probably more than most of these councillors because she keeps a lot of people in line. We have our Municipal Clerk, Judy Smith. Judy, thanks for joining me today.
Hi, Eric. Great to be here.
So it's been 2 years since we've been in this chamber, and it's at an important time coming up. How are you feeling about being back in the chamber halls?
Yeah, it's definitely haven't been in here for a while. It's been a dark, cold place, but looking forward to it. I think there are many looking forward to coming back to this nice, safe space when perhaps in the new term of council.
How are you feeling about the list of oncoming election candidates?
Yeah, so 4 years ago we had approximately 80 candidates for all of the positions, and this year we're down to approximately 50. So across the board, I've talked with other clerks, and it seems like across the province, nominations are down, the numbers, but still good numbers. 50 is a lot of people, and we'll see what the election brings.
That's right. And people around Chatham-Kent, they talk amalgamation, before, after, wherever it is, there was that era. But the most important thing is we want to get everyone out to come out and vote. Every election, even provincial, federal, municipal is so important because these are our front doorsteps. These are our friends who are trying to make the municipality of Chatham-Kent so important. And there are a heck of a lot of ways to vote. We're going to put the little link down here just to explain, the dates and whatnot. But there's one important new one that I haven't seen. That's going to some of our outlying areas like Erio, I think Wheatley as well. The voting van.
Right.
So that's something brand new. Do you want to talk a little bit about the voting van?
Sure. It's a new concept. My team had come forward and had this brilliant idea to have a mobile polling location. And so we want to hit every corner of the municipality where perhaps we don't have a polling location during advanced polls. So on the Thursday of advanced polls, we will be going to Wheatley and to Erio. On Friday, we'll be going to Bothwell and Mitchells Bay. And then we'll have that vote van pop up in different locations on the Saturday of the advanced polls in about 2 or 3 different locations. So all of those places will be on our website to let you know the date and time that they're there. But we're really looking forward. The concept will be a van. They'll open up the back doors. They'll have just paper ballots. We don't have internet voting. We'll have a little tent set up with this sign here so that it'll attract the drivers and voters to come and vote. And we're just trying to get in every corner and give every opportunity to the public to be able to vote.
So obviously we know how important it is to vote. The other way of voting is obviously online voting. Let's talk quickly about that. There are some people who know how to do online voting and some people who are quite unsure. Again, I'm going to put the link right down here, but it's always great to hear somebody explain a little bit about it. So why don't we talk a little bit more about online voting?
Sure. So internet voting will be happening in advance only. It will not be available on election day, but we will open it on Monday, October 3rd at 10 a.m. And the link will be right on our website, and you'll be able to go there over a 2-week period. It'll close on the Sunday, October 16th at 10 p.m. And so the great thing about this is you don't have to be in Chatham-Kent if you're out traveling and wouldn't be able to hit one of either election day or advanced polls. Internet is a great option to do that. We've done it for the previous 2 elections, and it's worked very well. I think in 2014 we had approximately 3,000 people vote internet. In 2018, we had about 10,000 people vote internet, and we're really hoping that those numbers go much higher this year, and we're really trying to encourage internet voting. We don't know what the COVID situation will be like in the fall, and not knowing what it might be on election day, we're just, why risk it, and just internet vote during the advanced polls.
That's right. There's so many great volunteers that come out to help out with the polling stations. But yeah, if you're a little not sure about going out, maybe you do have a little cough and you want to do it from the comfort of your own home, it's a great way to go out and vote. From 2018, the polls coming out was, anywhere from 48% to, a mid 35%. So getting maybe an extra 2.5% of voters to come out, I think makes a huge difference on some of those polls.
Absolutely. And with Ward 5 being acclaimed this year, we're still, hoping that people come out and express their vote, whether they're voting for just the mayor, for councillors, or for school board trustees. So we're doing our best to update the voters list. We encourage people to check to see if they're on the voters list to ensure they get that voter notification card in the mail that'll have where they vote, when they can vote, and a PIN number for their internet voting.
So we've talked internet voting, we've talked about the voting van. The other important one is advanced polls. A lot of stations are going to be opened up, but Judy, let's talk about the advanced polling stations.
Yeah, so some might want to vote by paper ballot, and they might not be available on election day. So we still do have 3 advanced polling dates. They're Thursday, October 13th from 1 till 7 p.m., on Friday, October 14th from 9 till 4, and then Saturday, October 15th, also from 9 till 4. Those advanced polls, it's vote anywhere. So perhaps you live in Ridgetown, but you work in Tilbury, you can go vote in Tilbury. We'll have all of the ballots at those locations. And they're offered at the Tilbury Arena, Blenheim St. Mary's Hall, the Ridgetown Youth Center, Dresden Arena, and the Wallaceburg First Baptist Church, and then at John D. Bradley here in Chatham. So we're trying to give people as many options as they possibly can in order to be able to vote at advance polls on election day or internet voting.
I don't think there's really any excuse. There's a different option for, including the voting van, which I think is crazy. If somebody wants to try and race, don't race. Watch out, police. They can catch the voting van. They can do advance polling. They can do it from the comfort of their own home. Internet voting, and all the polls on election night are closed at 8 p.m.
That's correct. They close at 8 p.m. and we expect results to start rolling right shortly, minutes after 8 p.m. And we're hoping to have all results in by 9, quarter after 9. We don't see the results. We don't open any of those. They are held confidentially until 8 p.m., but we are able to upload those right after 8 p.m. and have those results up as quickly as possible. So,
Judy, this is such an important task. You have a lot of tasks in the municipality, but 2 of the 4 years of being behind virtual meetings, and a lot of things have happened. The first kind of real big municipal election, it's coming around the corner, October 24th. Those polls close at 8 p.m. But again, there are a ton of ways to vote. I'm going to put the link down there. Advance polls, the voting van, internet voting. There is no excuse to not go pick up a ballot, because after everything is said and done, if you didn't make your vote, you didn't really make your point, because there's a lot of councillors out there in all the wards, the mayors, who are taking their time to make sure our municipality is a great place. So make sure you go out and vote. Judy, thanks for all you're doing in the community. Is there anything else you'd like to add as we close up?
no, I'd just like to thanks for the opportunity and getting the message out to the public.
That's absolutely. You said it here, October 24th, 8 p.m. But again, lots of other spots to go out and vote in CK to pick your favorite candidate and your mayor to make Chatham. And don't forget the education trustees, because that's a big one. If you got kids going into kindergarten, grade 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way, they're making the school boards a great place. So get out in there to vote. It's your call. It's your point to see how you want to make Chatham-Kent a safer place to be. We'll see you at the polls, and take care.